Hi guys, welcome to the channel. So as per the request of our friends and few of the subscribers, we are starting Arduino tutorials in our channel. So after the tutorials, we'll also begin with the projects. So make sure you subscribe to our channel and also hit on the notification icon so that you can never miss the updates. So in this video, we'll install the software and have a basic information of the Arduino. Many people will be not knowing what Arduino is. We call it as microcontroller, right? And there is also another question, what microcontroller is. So microcontroller is a device that is used to perform a specific function. Now I'll give you a simple example for a specific function. Just imagine you have a festival in your house and you need to decorate your room with some LEDs and you want that LEDs to blink repeatedly. So in that case, it's very simple. You can just write few lines of program, can upload that program to this microcontroller and it starts executing that lines repeatedly. So in this way, you can easily make your work done. Now let's move on to another clarification. Why many people use Arduino as a microcontroller for their projects. Coming to the first point, it uses a simple language which is very easy to understand. And the next point is it has lot of open source libraries which makes your code simple. And the other advantage is it's comparatively cheaper than the other microcontrollers. Hope you guys have understood some basic information about the microcontroller. Now moving on to the board, there are many Arduino boards available. As you can see, I have two types here. This Arduino Uno or UNO, can call it anyway, and this is the Arduino Nano. If you just compare here, it has many pins when compared to this one. And if you're planning to purchase, just go for this one guys, and we'll also provide the link in the description box. We'll be also using the same board in our tutorial. Like if you see the board, it has 13 digital pins and 6 analog pins. This is the reset button. This is for uploading your programs and it also acts as a power supply, and this for giving external power supply. You can use 9-volt battery and connector for giving power supply in this board. To upload a program for this board, there is a software, and now we'll see how you can download and install that software in your system. For downloading the installer, you can find the link in the description box. You can directly click on that, but otherwise you can easily get it in the Google also. And after downloading, just double click on that to install. After opening the software, it looks in this way. That's it for today guys. From the next video onwards, we'll be starting our programming with the hardware. And if you can't buy the components, if you don't have, there's also a solution for that. You can use online simulators. We'll be also making a separate video on that. Thank you for watching this video. We'll see you in the next one.